Hey, listen, and if you change your mind, you always have a home here. Got it?
In the original Dexter show, Angel Batista wasn't only the nicest person in the show, and Dexter's best friend, or so he thought, but he was also the most oblivious.
She thinks that your brother's the Bay Harbour Butcher. How is that even possible?
There wasn't one time where he even considered the possibility that Dexter could be the Bay Harbour Butcher. There were characters that were receptive to it, there were some that had suspicions, but there wasn't a single time where Angel thought it could be him. Until years after Dexter was assumed dead, he's contacted by Angela from Iron Lake, and all of a sudden he's not oblivious, but he's the closest anyone has ever been to taking Dexter down. Here are all the clues for the only ways Angel Batista's story ends. Of course, make sure you press the like button on the video and subscribe if you're new, and make sure the notification bell is set to all. So let's go back to when Angel first ever found out that Dexter was still alive. We see the one thing that I think almost completely gets rid of the possibility of Angel just turning a blind eye eventually, and it's Laguerta. Well, I do think it's possible that Dexter can just talk to him and explain that Deb killed her, and the reasons he killed people, it was Angel's wife, and he does know for sure now that Dexter is the Bay Harbour Butcher, so there's no way he can change it, and the real problem here is that he tricked them for years, and as he said, innocent people died because of it. What happened to Laguerta is the main thing here that they keep using as his real reason for pursuing it and wanting Dexter to be locked up. Then actually going back to Original Sin, the prequel show, where we saw Dexter first meet all of his friends from the original show, but what was the one that was most genuine? Which one did they spend the most time with, showing they really cared? Batista. Before Resurrection had even started filming, they were showing you just how real it was for him back then, making it even sadder for how I think this could turn out for them. And of course, in episode 1, his first appearance isn't some wonderful reunion of friends, but it's this tainted, almost awkward collision of not one person pretending like it used to be, but two. They're both pretending to be their former self, because they both know. Even the music is this twisted, reversed track. The standoff began, and one of them wasn't gonna make it. Angel wasn't happy that his old friend was alive because it confirmed his suspicions. Like a part of him wishes he stayed dead, so this wasn't true. And we see in episode 3 the amazing return of Quinn and Masuka. But one thing really stuck out to me, and it's that they deliberately had Angel not tell them, or even nearly hint, about Dexter.
When it all goes down, you'll understand. But for now, the less you know, the better. I love you guys.
He doesn't tell them, which means take him out of the story. Dexter's problem is gone. They could have had these characters appear at any point in the season and the show. If Batista goes missing, they won't have an immediate answer. Then Angel tracked Harrison down, and he sees Harrison is nervous, reserved, and knows that he knows who Dexter is. So it's not just Dexter in trouble, it's Harrison too, the two main characters of the show versus Batista. It was his second meeting with Harrison that I think it became alarming. Even with all these bad people on the show doing all this bad stuff, the more that Angel uncovers and brings the flame closer to them, he's being presented as the antagonist of the series, even wearing red, as soon as Dexter and Harrison know that he's onto them. And then episode 9 is called Touched by an Angel. The phrase itself generally means experiencing a positive, fortunate or transformative event, often attributed to divine intervention or guidance. The use of the word angel is obviously ambiguous. It means angel and something good happens to a character or characters. This makes me think that a mistake he makes inadvertently helps Dexter and Harrison and sets him back. It does sound like something Dexter would say in his inner monologue after finding out that just when he's about to be exposed, something Angel or Miami Metro did leads to him being saved. I mean, the episode before this, it says Claudette digs into Miami Metro's tumultuous past, inching closer to the truth. Meanwhile, Prater uncovers information that could put Harrison in serious danger. So Claudette could see Miami Metro's blunders and won't change unless they have anything new. By the sounds of it, Harrison is going to become more stressed and unhinged, and feeling even more guilt about it. They keep teasing that Harrison is going to lash out again, and they're showing that all of Batista's bleeds are fizzing away. His best bet is going to be Harrison, and when he's backed into a corner, we know what he's going to do. I don't think Dexter would do it. I think he would turn himself in before he does that. I think the way they get rid of Batista right now, I think they're teasing that Harrison will impulsively do it.
Just stop.
Funnily enough, when Harrison told Dexter about this, to make him feel better, the first thing he said is talk to him about what Deborah was like, who killed Laguerta.
You know what that sounds like? Your Aunt Deb. She also had a strong sense of right and wrong and a hot temper.
Some positive stuff to note is Angel has said stuff like,
I need the closure. I didn't mention anything about you yet.
which is almost like there is an outcome here where he doesn't pursue a killer. Remember, he didn't tell Quinn and Masuka. I'm sure they will find out eventually, but he didn't tell them. That's a really big thing that is easy to forget. Maybe if Dexter just sits down with him and tells him exactly all that happened, everything, no lies, the absolute truth, that could be enough. He wants closure. We've seen him put personal stuff before his career. Before, he mentioned breaking the rules with Laguerta.
My ex, Maria, also worked at the station, so we had to do it under QT to protect our jobs. Pulled your dad in the last minute.
There's a reason they had Angel bring that up. Let alone he's already let a Dexter kill Slide when he joined Quinn in saying that this was self-defense. Maybe closure is enough. I've had a theory since the start of the show that Dexter could expose Prater and the other serial killers, and he tells Angel so he gets all the public praise. He gets to take down all these bad people and in turn lets Dexter go. Because we all expect Dexter to have each and every one of these killers on his table. But I think it would be a big thing for his character if the way he beats them isn't succumbing to his urge, but it's in doing it the proper way and meanwhile helping Angel. He helps Batista take them all down and he gives him closure. That is the best way for Dexter and Angel's story arc to end. Now we have to talk about the other options for if Batista just succeeds with it. He doesn't die. There isn't a situation where he just accepts when Dexter confesses, so what would happen? Because there's confirmed to be at least 3 seasons and there's going to be more. Could it really be 3 seasons of Angel trying to lock him up? Or could it be Dexter in prison before the end of the show? Well, that's what this show, Resurrection, could be. Dexter in a new place each season. If Batista exposes him, he could flee. Each season is Dexter in new places, which evidently has worked really well. My dream idea for Dexter is him being caught, but the government sending him into places to kill people for them. They could be impressed by his work, so send him into these really different places to do what he does, become one of them, and take out certain bad people all over the world. But what do you think? Do you think he could survive? What do you think is going to happen next? Let me know what you think down below. Also, I've been really active on my TikTok account lately, so make sure you come and follow me there, link down below. And I've also started posting on my second channel. I announced it a few years ago and haven't done anything with it since, so make sure you go and subscribe over there too. And I just uploaded a new Walking Dead What If video, What If Tyree Survived, one of my favourite characters, so go and watch that. Press the like button on the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you're new with the notification bell set to all. Thanks for watching, I'll see you soon.
Hey, we're going on a whirly bird. Woohoo!